Floodlit quarter-final of 1979. It's Hull Kingston Rovers, the reigning Rugby League champions, against Keighley from the wrong half of the second division. And it'll be interesting to see whether or not the absence of Roger Millwood from the Rovers side through injury proves to be something of a leveller. But even without him, there's still plenty of skill and pace. Remember that marvellous try that Steve Hubbard scored last time we were here. Keighley, well, they've been losing a lot of games just by the odd 1 or 2 points. It'll be important tonight for their goal-kicking winger, Graham Beale. His form could be crucial. Watch out also for their other young winger, young David Moll. This is only his 4th senior game after graduating from junior football. If Keighley win, it'll be the first major upset of this current Floodlit series. And so for the commentary, here's Eddie Waring.
The Hull Kingston Rovers team, Watson fullback, Hubbard, Smith, Hartley, Sullivan the captain, Hall and Agar, the forward, Holstock, Tyman, Lockwood, Clarkson, Rose and Hogan, with Dunn and Millington the subs. That's the Hull Kingston Rovers side. The Keighley team, Scanlon fullback, Moll, Greenwood, Waterhouse, Beale, halfbacks, Bargett and Robinson, and the forwards, Cheshire, Clayton, Farrell, Ellis, Clarkson, Dickens the captain, and subs, Stevenson and Arnold. Referee Stan Wall, and it's Hull Kingston Rovers in the blue jerseys against the whites of Keighley. And off we go. Agar, and got it well up to give the forwards a chance to get into the play, and they do almost immediately. In fact, immediately it is. Clarkson, position inside the 25-yard line, and a great big pass to begin with. Graham, Tyman, Steve Hartley, only 3 yards away from the Keighley line. Hull Kingston Rovers putting on the first determined attack, and they should get out of trouble here, should Keighley. Lee Greenwood. And I've got Ray French with me, England Rugby Union and Rugby League, St Helens witness. Who's your forecast?
Well, obviously, I think Eddie, Hull KR must be the favourites tonight. It's a home ground. A good pack of forwards.
Thank you. We shall see. Diamond Pole, certainly a good start, and now for Kevin Farrell, well supported by Hooker Clayton. So the pace has been a cracker to begin with. No score. Clarkson. There are 2 Clarksons. Alan Clarkson for Keighley and Jeff Clarkson for Hull Kingston Rovers, but no relief. Ian Ellis the kick. And we're on the halfway line. Halfway down the middle, and Alan Agar lets the ball go, hoping for support. Is it a chance for the Robins or Rose? Quite a good ball per there, Brian Lockwood. Going the short side, using the big 11. Clarkson. The ball's coming across the field with a width there that even Lockwood can't get through. His pass would have gone astray, but it's still the Robins attacking. In blue jerseys, unusual. Steve Hart. There's Roger Millward looking rather serious at the moment, with Phil Lowe with him. And a penalty in front of the post. Arthur Waterhouse offside. Hubbard, who scored in 11 of Hull Kingston Rovers' 12 games, 8 tries, 38 goals, 100 points. So should have no difficulty with this one, but you never know. To the toe 10, flags up, 2 points to 0 for Hull Kingston Rovers. Colin Roberts to give and to receive. Scanlon, Waterhouse. Nice break, Ellis. set-piece move using Cheshire. And good support here. Will bring something. Colin Robinson, the best bit of Keighley so far. And a chance for Farrell. And the ball taken well, and Arthur Waterhouse goes in for a very good try from Farrell to make it 2 points to 3. Elkingston Rovers 2, Keighley 3.
An excellent try here, well passed out from Dickens, and then notice how the ball is held perfectly there on one arm and straight through. A beautiful pass, beautiful pass.
Having their save, but not effectively enough because it was a goal by Graham Beale, and 5 points to 2. A good effort by Keighley. And Keighley leading 5 points to 2. Shows the fans never thought it would be this way, but despite Sullivan, who can alter the situation, gets the crowd going when it pedals away. Good pass, and he must be getting near to it. Hartley, and indeed Smith it into the corner. Mike Smith, good try. Elkingston Rovers 5, Keighley 5.
Yes, a very nice burst through down the centre of the field there from Phil Hogan, who timed his pass to perfection to the centre, and over he went. Very, very nicely timed pass.
Keighley, 11th in the second division. Restart. Gone the required distance. Clarkson, and the referee complaining, making sure that they get back as well. He and Alice the culprit. Steve Hubbard. To Holstock, scattering a couple, making progress, score 5-5. Brian Lockwood. Eagle was chasing after him, hoping he could get the slip pass. Elkingston really on the attack, looking for somebody inside, and he finds Clarkson. Dummied away, then turned inside. Jeff Clarkson to make it 8 points to 5. Number of good ball purveyors there. 2 tries in 3 minutes. 8 points to 5. Both to Elkingston Rovers, and a chance for Hubbard to get 2 more points, which he does into double figures. 10-5. We're getting close to half-time, 8 minutes with the score 10 points to 5. It's 3-2. He's got to come this side. Got to get up the pace and come this side to Steve Hubbard. Steve Hubbard is going in. 3 or 4 chasing him. Still going. Got a good run. Making an attack close to half-time. Something in the corner, and something in the corner is Sullivan. Clive Sullivan been looking for this for a while from Paul Rose. Sullivan making it 13 points to 5. Steve Hubbard to kick, whilst play had been attended to, which is Brian Lockwood. Against the wind, hooks it, and the cheering's up, and the little lads are shouting, and in Ward 4 at the Hull Hospital they'll be cheering too. Hull Kingston Rovers 15, Keighley 5. Well, that was a bit clever too. Tapped it and caught it. I would have thought he would fall past, but he's not giving it. And a chance there. Steve never got it, but Graham Beale was the man who might have had an interception to run. But run in his role, post up, almost without his jersey.
Very powerful lad, this boy, Holstock.
Penalty. Andy Scanlon. 15th season, by the way. $15-5. And yes, valuable points, and the wind advantage second half.
Well, it should be a good advantage to Hull KR in the second half. I think they're getting into their stride now, Eddie.
Tony Cheshire, a real let-off actually at that point for Keighley. Nice breakthrough by Bargett. Keighley are coming into the attack. I hesitated then because of the whistle, and it was because there was offside. Get back, he says. And taking a penalty shot, Graham Beale, 17 points to 5 with 2 minutes to go. Kick one goal. Another wind. Takes it steady. Belts it and gets 2 points. 17 points to 7. David Hall. Phil Hogan. 17-7. Try could come in injury time. Clarkson. Going on his own, the hooker. And he's only a couple of yards short. Diamond. Robinson caught him. Pulled back. Holstock got to be carried over. Not far off the try line, right in front of them. He's going to drive in, and he goes in. Alan Agar in injury time, 41 minutes, makes it 20 points to 7. He did. It's 22 points to 7, and we've had a minute or two of injury time. And there goes the hooter. 22 points to 7 to Hull Kingston Rovers. And ready for the second half with Keighley to kick off against the wind. With a score 22 points to 7. What do we anticipate, Ray friends?
I think we'll see some more tries from Hull KR, quite honestly. The back three of Hull are giving Keighley all sorts of problems, with Alan Agar working very, very smartly behind them.
Paul Rose, halfway line. 4 tries in the first half. 1 try, Keighley, who had a lead in the early stages. Halfway line. Bit of ball pinching, but the referee said both sides defending. Drop goal specialist. A feed specialist. Rodgett. Ellis. Hooker, Tyreman, not scored this season. Holstock, there you go, the man of many parts. Clarkson, 22 points to 7, no score in the second half at this moment. Good break by Lockwood. Interception! Now he's got to run. David Mull. David Mull is going to won't cut him off. It'll be over the try line. How far he can go around. Good try by David Mull with 3 minutes gone. His third try, 22 to 10.
After a fine break by Lockwood. Moll coming away nicely with the ball, a very, very silly pass, but nicely picked up by David Moll, holding the full-back off to go over in the corner.
And 2 points. 22-12. Well, that was rather interesting in the fact that Keighley scored first in the first half and first in the second half. 22-12. Under the Keighley post. There should be something productive here. Phil Hogan, 13. Try line just in front of him. Long spread out. Keighley defending well. Must be something to show for this. There isn't. Oh, there is. Keighley defending well. LKR in possession. Going on his own. Holstock so close to the try line. Good burst. Paul Rose coming well from the Lockwood passes. Must be something for Sullivan. Gets a try with 7 minutes gone. Clive Sullivan, second try, 25-12. Still a good winger.
Centre takes a fine ball there, misses out the other centre, and Clive Sullivan taking it pretty high, snaps it up to put down in the corner. Nice try, Clive.
Steve Hubbard. Goal kicking has been very good tonight. 5 for Hubbard with 1 miss. It's what I call a fluffer. He doesn't get anything for it. 25 points to 12. Right, the chance for Hartley. But well taken by young David Moore, having a good match. Lockwood starting many of these movements. Jeff Clarkson. Going bouncing around. Hooker Tyreman. And Tyreman tricked them all. Went around. Look at him enjoying that. 28 points to 12. Tyreman first try this season.
Try by Graham Tyreman, who seemed to take Keighley by surprise, and some really slack tackling from 3 of the Keighley forwards there, but the boy just kept going and got to the line.
Hull Kingston Rovers 30, Keighley 12. And we've got Millington on for Hogan. Seems to be all right walking up, but however. Millington for Hogan. Joe Bargett kick in, the ball goes the required 10 yards. Holstock keep powering his way through, number 8. Number 15, making his presence felt, John Millington, big lad. Oh, nice underhand pass. Mike Smith, Clive Sullivan in touch. "50 minutes gone, second half. Hull Kingston Rovers 30. And a chance for the winger now, Graham Beale, and getting inside hard lines. Play on. Well, it deserved a try. A lot of whites now attacking. And a bit of room on this side. Got to go on his own Cheshire and tries to dive in. He takes the corner flag down with him. Tony Cheshire. Robinson, the scrum half. Ian Ellis to Clarkson. To Bargett. Very good. Well, Bargett was... oh dear. Let's get a penalty for that. Well, Keighley deserve a try here. And hard line. The must. I know he knock on, no try. Lee Greenwood. Keighley. Joe Bargett having a more than a useful game and penalised again. Rightly going for tries, not good going for goals. Farrell. And again, Rovers penalised. The crowd not liking it. Bargett, he must be in on his own. 18 minutes gone and a good try. He's been looking as if he would get one, and he deservedly got one. 30 points to 15.
A very neat try from Joe Bargett, who certainly deserves one. For the last 5 or 6 minutes, he's been pumping balls around this Hull KR line.
He goes. So far, chance to make it fourth. And no go. 30 points to 15. Lockwood. Oh, lovely. Damn, lovely sidestep too. Likes to saw the football, does Lockwood. Rowe. Coming into the field with about 50 yards available. Bernard Watson, experienced footballer. Going on his own, can he get the pass in the ball down? What, 2 or 3 yards away? 6 tackle coming up. Must go for a drop or something like that. And he goes for a drop and he gets a point, Alan Agar. 31 points to 15 after 31 minutes.
A neat drop goal. Neat drop goal from Alan Agar there. Bit of a drop goal expert, Alan. I understand last year he kicked 4 against Leeds. Although a little unnecessary here, but neatly taken.
$18 minutes to go, score 31 points to 15. 31 to Hull Kingston Rovers. halfway line blue jerseys. Lockwood having a good match. Mike Smith. Lockwood doing quite a good lot of dummy work. Hulkinson possession. If he can get his pass in, I was going to say it must be a try, but he couldn't get his pass in, Steve Hartley, but the position is right for one of the forwards to come bursting in. And he gets it to Sullivan. Right, Sullivan. Well, a lovely little bit of pushing and shoving and getting the ball out eventually to Sullivan. So it's Sullivan's third try, 34 points to 15.
Jeff Clarkson coming in on the blind side there. Very fast off a ball from David Hall. Snapped it up for Clive Sullivan to go in yet again.
Hubbard kicking. And I think it'll carry towards the little lads waving their flags. 36 to 15. Must be, and is the Holstock, the player of the match. 39 points to 15.
Jeff Clarkson making a break off Alan Agar from the base of the scrum. Passed the ball to Roy Holstock, who came out very well when you consider that Holstock had been in the prop position. To come through and take the ball there was very good thinking, quick thinking. Nicely taken try.
2 points if he kicks it to take it into 41 points to 15. Into injury time. Hartley. Sullivan. And Sullivan tried this stage would put the finishing touch to it all. And there goes the hooter, no chance, but 41 points to Hulkington Rovers. Keighley 15. Ray.
Well, it's been most unusual to see a prop forward playing at loose forward in Brian Lockwood, but he certainly has been the architect behind this victory, sending his forwards running through fast and providing plenty of space for Alan Agar.
Well, thank you very much, Ray, for taking part. Next to Delivers and Witness and to Richard Duckenfield.
So there it is, Keighley making the most of the very few chances that came their way, but the difference in class telling in the end. Hull Kingston Rovers through to the semi-finals by 41 points to 15. Join us next week when we see the holders in action. That's Widnes against Lee. Should be a cracker. From Hull, good night.